Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Moonfall Plays. How are you all doing today? Realize that I need to make the chat visible. Give me 1 second. My OBS is having issues. Oh no. Give me 1 second, because I can't make my streams, my transitions happen. So give me 1 second. Okay. Well, we got that. Gotta love technical issues, right? Okay, where's my OBS? Or my Stream Deck? Stream Deck. That's strange. I don't know why my OBS is acting up, but it's not connecting to my Stream Deck. That's fine. I can just manually do everything. Oh, I forgot. I am a hot mess today. There's my lights. There we go. Hello. Welcome to today's green stream. I am not sure what's going on with my OBS not wanting to connect to things, but as long as you can hear me and you can see me, that's what matters. And we're going to go from there. So today we're going to be doing some shiny hunting, specifically green Pokemon, as we always like to joke about. Pokemon loves their green shinies. So we're going to be doing some green shiny hunting. So let me go ahead and find what I'm trying to do. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my Stream Deck isn't viewing OBS. That's fine. As long as you can hear me and see me, I will do everything manually. That's fine. It's just going to take a little slightly longer for my transitions, which is not the end of the world. Okay. Move my stuff around. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I realized that I did not prep as well as I thought I was going to, so give me 1 second to get out of studio mode. I want to change who I'm currently hunting. I'm currently hunting... It's not as prepared as I thought I was. Good job, me. Perfect. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing was not set up. Okay. And then I need to change you. Shiny Wingle. Okay, well, how's everyone doing today? Everyone having a good Wednesday? I forgot what day of the week it was today. Tells you how my Wednesday's going. Okay. So let's get started. I'm not sure where my... Oh, well, who knows? Okay. For some reason, YouTube's also not letting me see analytics, so that's fine. I don't need to see how many people are watching. I can find that out later. So yeah. So hello, everyone. Welcome, like I said, to another episode. Let's go ahead. I did preemptively get us started with the Wingull outbreak. I did get us down to the number we needed to start being able to shiny hunt. I was about to say I've got down to 60. Unfortunately, I was not paying attention because I was looking at a cat and I got down to 90. So I can't knock any more out, but I need to go make a sandwich. So let's go make a water sandwich quickly, and then we will go from there. So Wingull and Pelipper both are on my list of Pokemon that I still need to get. Both of them are green shinies, so it was kind of perfect that it worked out. In this case, I'm going to go for 2 Wingulls because it's going to be easier than trying to go for a Pelipper outbreak. I'm just trying to find a place to have a sandwich party. Okay. Let's have a picnic. Okay. Okay. So for those watching, the plan for today is to, like I said, look for some shiny green Pokemon. So we're starting off with shiny Wingull, then moving over to trying to get 2 of them because, you know, 2 shiny... So my green Pokemon in the party, some of them are actually green, they're shiny. Yeah, I do have a lot of green Pokemon in my party, but only some of them aren't actually green. But yeah, so I figured after we try to get some Wingull, my plan is to then go over to try to get us some green applins, get those green apples going. And of course, in honor of today, we're going to go ahead and do a green Pokeball pick for all my sandwiches. And I have my green cup of water, so I'm ready. When cucumber is going towards the edge and I don't like it. Stay. But yes, you gotta do the green Pokeball pick today. I'm gonna move Bergamot over a little bit. I made Bergamot a little bit smaller in the corner, but I realized I didn't shift him over, so... Okay. And I just realized I did a water sandwich. I was meaning to do a flying sandwich, because there's a lot of water Pokemon are going to spawn down there, but less flying. So I'm trying to decide if I want to restart. Hold on a second. So, we're going to... No. We're going to pause for a second. So, I just made a water sandwich out of habit, but... I'm trying to decide if I want to restart for the flying sandwich because I'm in the water and it's going to make a lot of water Pokemon spawn. So no, I'll stick with it for now. If it doesn't work the next sandwich, I'll do flying. That works. Because the Pokemon that are spawning over here, a lot of them I don't have, even the water ones, so might as well. Oh, eyes are itchy. Okay. Ooh, actually my eyes are very itchy, wow. So for Wingull, like you can see on the picture, even though it's very hard to see because it's very small, the stripes on the wings, instead of being blue, are now green. So we're looking for some lime green stripes, which is not working because my eyes are watering. Whoa. Ah, no. Did not mean to run into that. My eyes are watering. Okay. Okay, so group, what is your favorite green shiny? There are a lot of green shinies, like we discussed, because it seems to be their favorite trend of don't know what color to make something, make it green. So what are your favorite green shinies? And I'll go ahead and I'll start it off while I wait for chat to catch up, since chat does have a little bit of a delay from when I asked for when they come in. Whoops. So, for me, I think my favorite green shiny, I think it's actually Applin. I really like the Applin line. I really think it's a really unique shiny because it's something that actually makes sense being green versus just their default make it green. I do love that they went with a green apple for it versus the normal red apple. So I think that was actually a really cool shiny. I'm really glad they actually went with the green on that one. So I think Applin's gonna get my pick, or the Applin line. And I do love with Diplin that it becomes candy apple. Like instead of a candy apple, it becomes a caramel apple. So I do really like that. I see Matt in the chat with Scizor. Yep, that's a good one. That's a beautiful green shiny. Like, it's a beautiful Pokemon design to begin with. I love the red, but the switch to the green is just really nice. It's a really nice shiny. The tiny owl. Yes, our favorite little I almost said Decidueye, but it's not Decidueye. Our favorite little owl. Why is my brain now freaking out about the Pokemon species? It's funny, I know this too. I literally played one. Rowlet. Oh my gosh, Rowlet. Thank you. Like, my brain just completely blanked out there for a second. Yeah, I love Rowlet. I think it's a really cute shiny. I think it's really cute as green. I think it looks really cool. It actually looks really good in this game. I had fun hunting it. And I was really lucky with an outbreak, and I was able to get like 4 of them, so it was really a nice one. Yeah, Matt came in with the Rowlet I see afterwards, unfortunately, like I said, because of the delay. And that's why if you ever post something and it feels like there's like a gap between when you post something or when I say something and I would respond to you, and there's like a bit of a gap from when I respond to you after you post something, it's because the YouTube is getting me on a delay from live, so there's like a little bit of a delay there. And then additionally beyond that, there is I believe a slight delay for the chat. So I need to look into see if I can reduce those delays. But yeah, so thank you, Matt, for pointing out Rowlet. I did remember it after the fact, but I appreciate you you coming in with that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out all the secrets of YouTube and how to make it so that it is a lot more optimal to use versus, just trying to kind of wing it. But I've been wing-gulling it. Bad pun. I deserve to get in trouble for that one. But I've been winging it the whole time, so I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. So please always just bear with me while I start to learn different things, because I'm kind of just trying to figure it out kind of as I go. Reset the birds. It's actually not as bad as I thought, so I'm glad I went with water, because it's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be with all the Pokemon. So I'm glad I didn't take the time to reset it, because that was not necessary. Why are you booing me, Sarah? What's booable? Me forgetting what Rowlet's name is or something else? Oh, wait, my pun. You're probably booing my pun. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Matt. I think it was the wing ball pun. Ah. Well, for a second there when it was flying, it looked green. I got really excited, and then it wasn't. I do like with the bird Pokemon to make them spawn in, they fly down from the sky. I think that's a really cool thing that they do in Scarvi, because it makes it seem a little bit more realistic for the birds. Instead of just like appearing, they actually like fly in legitimately. Sarah boos everything. I don't think she specifically needs a reason to boo. That's valid. Sarah does boo everything. It is Sarah's nature. Also, I see more people are joining us. Thank you for joining. I am excited to be able to chat with more people. I definitely am in like a chatty mood today, so I did not have a lot of... Well, I did have a lot of meetings today, but I was running things for other people, so therefore I was making them do most of the talking, and I was just working off of like mock calls and scripts. So I'm like, oh, I'm ready to chat it up. Yes, boo, Sarah, boo. I'm assuming Pixie Fangs is Lex, but I'm not 100%. It's a different username than usual, so I don't know if you changed the username, but I'm assuming it's Lex given the call out to Sarah. Hello, Whiskers. I appreciate the chit chats. Gio was in here and I was setting up, but he headed out. Yeah, Whisk always boos me. It's what she does. Yeah, she learned it from her mom. It's true. Whisk only likes me if I have food, and then she yells at me and then hisses at me once I give her the food. Yes, I see the Pixie. Well, the Pixie got fangs. Because before you were Pixie, I think, if I remember your username right. But now you have fangs, which you didn't have before. Of course, maybe I'm totally wrong and you were always Pixie Fangs, but I am very possible that I'm just completely misremembering what your username used to be. Hi, Apollo. I appreciate you not booing me. Whis doesn't have booing for the two of you, so... Yeah, Ari was being chaotic earlier when I was... She was not thrilled about me doing the picture with the small live for the cover image. It was actually pretty funny. She was very upset about it, but I think she was just very confused why I had a small live on my head. So she just stared at me the entire time I was trying to take the picture, which was kind of hysterical. Because she kept getting closer and closer, like she was hunting it, but she would not break eye contact with it. She was just that confused. And then she came and stood, like, right in front of me on the top back of a chair and was just staring, like, what is happening? Okay, good. At least I'm not going crazy. I do like Pixie Fangs. It's a good name. We all know pixies have fangs, so it's important to recognize the danger that pixies can pose to the world. As a dragon specialist, as a person who favors dragon Pokemon, we all need to understand and acknowledge how dangerous and deadly fairies are and pixies are. Pixies must be stopped. I wish this was a far more visible shiny. This shiny is proving to be a lot of squinting. I feel like most bird Pokemon is a lot of squinting. They don't give us a lot of variety on some of these birds. Oh yes, since Lex just joined, the plan right now is we're starting with Wingull, and we're looking for 2 if possible, though if we just get 1 on a sandwich, then I will move on after the end of the sandwich. So we're starting with Wingull, and then afterwards my plan is to go for Applin, because I will need 4 of them. So we're going to do some Applin hunting, since that is a beautiful green shiny. After we do a couple of Applin hunts, my plan is to then go for the Cantonian Tauros, since that is a nice green one, and it is available in Cantonian form in the Blueberry Academy. Whoop, that bird came out of nowhere. After that, my plan is to go for Doduo and Dodrio, as both of those are nice green shinies and also available in Blueberry Academy. So we have a couple of green ones to look for today. If we manage to get all of those within 2 hours, I will be very impressed, and I will figure out the thing to hunt after that, which I believe was Oddish, was kind of next on my list after the Oddish completely evaded me last week. Pretty significantly, actually. I'm still really annoyed that Oddish, or was it I guess it was 2 weeks ago now. No, that was last week still. I guess I streamed twice last week. Did I stream twice last week? Yeah. Yes. That was last week. Sorry. All these weeks are blending together in my head, and I am like trying to remember when was where. We tried to get those Oddishes last week when we had the leftover poison and grass sandwiches, and we were unsuccessful. So Oddish is also on the list of green shinies that I need to hunt. I was looking through a list of all the Pokemon that are green shinies, and I do have a good amount of them. But there are a fair number I don't have, so we will have some green shinies to hunt down in the next couple of videos for sure. Well, not in the next row, but because we're going to do some diversity, and next week we're going to do some sushi hunting. Yeah, time has no meaning anymore, and that's the problem. I'm like, what was my schedule? What did I do? So yes. I was trying to remember. I'm like, did I do both Alolan hunts last week? Then I remembered, yes, I did do both Alolan hunts last week. So, but yeah. And for those that are curious, I do have a running list of Pokemon that have snubbed me. So Oddish absolutely is one that snubbed me last week. And it is added to the list. So if I'm not able to get it during the green hunt easily, it's getting fully added to the list along with Torkoal, because my plan is I'm going to not specifically go hunting them unless they pop into a theme, but I intend on doing when we get a little bit closer to the end, and if they're still outstanding for some of the ones that snub me, if I don't get them another way or in a different way. I'm planning on doing a revenge stream of trying to catch them. So if they manage to evade me to the end, we'll have some content videos of me trying to get them, hopefully, and hopefully you all join me on that. What's wild about the Oddish, though, is that even after the stream last week, so you know how last week we did what it was the ends of two different sandwiches. I ended up going over to try to hunt it. I did an additional sandwich after the stream ended just to see if I could get anything, since I was like, okay, the odds are got to be in my favor, right? Nope, nothing. I did another sandwich and finally gave up because I was like, nope, after 3 sandwiches, it wins. See, you say it's not Torkoal's fault because it was raining, but I will point out the roly-colies were out there, and the shiny roly-colies were out there in force, so I think Torkoal is just a wimp and needs to get its act together. So what ended up happening was we did a it got the end of the grass sandwich that I got from the palm trees, from the executor, which was 25 minutes. Like, that palm tree showed up really fast. So it had 25 minutes of grass sandwich. And then we did the poison sandwich for the muck, got the muck, or the grimer rather. We got the grimer. And so we were like, okay, great, let's go over and do the oddish again. So that one had like 20 minutes left. So we had pretty good luck with those. Like, we had a good amount of sandwich left. And like the first part was really lucky. So I was like, cool, that'll be fine. So we did those 2 sandwiches. While they weren't dedicated to the oddish, there was a good chunk of time that was oddish for each of them. And then after the stream, I did an additional sandwich, specifically a poison sandwich, specifically just for oddish. And nope, it just did not want to show up. Maybe in my mind, I would think that given Torkel's propensity for being a VGC main, it's like a mainstay of many VGC teams, I would think that Torkel would be opposed to being called a wimp and would want to show up and fight me. And so I think that a true Torkel would fight me if I called it a wimp and would show up. So... yes, thank you for the green offerings for Wingle. It's appreciated. Let's see if it'll summon it. Quick, someone get the French fries. Okay, so give it... Lex, you gave it green. Sarah and Matt, if you want to give it French fries and boardwalk food, maybe we can summon it that way. Chips works. Chips works. Okay, so we got Sarah coming in with the chips. Lex is coming in with the fries. Yeah, seagulls like chips. Chips is acceptable. Oh, good. You found some fries in your car? Excellent. Do I want to know how stale those fries are, Sarah? Yep, Matt coming in with the pizza, the hot dogs, and the sandwiches. Let's see if this will summon the seagull. We need the sign that says, do not feed shiny seagulls. Because that will summon them, obviously, because they need to be fed. And so they will read the sign, and then they will show up. Because that's how it works. This glare that's coming in off the water is frustrating. It's making things look green when I squint. So Lex, we were all discussing what our favorite green shinies are. So far we've heard Rowlet from Sarah, mine was Applin, and Matt was Scizor. So what is your favorite green shiny? It's like hard to tell some of these. I did remember Rowlet's name this time, thank you, Sarah. I definitely just, my brain just went... I know Rowlet. Rowlet's one of my favorite starters. That's why I'm ashamed that I messed that up. Ooh, Sandshrew. Sandshrew's a good green one. The green is a good green, so I definitely agree that that's a good one. Yeah, today when I was looking at my Pokemon Sleep, looking at my team, I was remembering how much I really like Shiny Marowak, because I have a Shiny Marowak there, and I'm like, that Shiny Marowak's a pretty green as well. Like, that's another green one that's really pretty. Yeah, I just love Rowlet, so it's kind of a sadness that I forgot its name, but at the same time, I'm just like, my brain was just like, what am I thinking of? I remember Decidueye, and my brain kept trying to be like, Decidueye. I'm like, no, that's not the starting form. But yeah, Rowlet's a good green one. We have I have a bunch that I got through Blueberry Academy because they had an outbreak, and they are beautiful in this game. Like, I definitely love the Rowlets in this game. They stand out very nicely. And the shiny Decidueye in this game looks so good. I love the colors on it. So that was actually the first starter I hunted shiny in this game, was Rowlet, because I was really excited when I unlocked it. I immediately went and hunted it because I was so excited about it. Ooh, and shiny Meryl, yeah. Meryl's also another good shiny. Though it always throws me off because each stage is a different color. So, like, my brain is like, yeah, Meryl's green. And, like, Azuril's green. But then get to Azumarill and it's like, that's yellow. That's yellow. So, my brain always forgets that it's a green shiny because I always think of the final stage being yellow. But no, that is another good one. my sandwich right now. Okay. Well, I'm feeling like I'm going to call it on the seagulls right now because I'm tired of staring at tiny blue stripes. So I'm going to jump over to some apples. So let's reboot and get some apples. We can come back to do this if we need to. But my eyes are hurting just from squinting at the little blue lines, and I know apples are going to be also very tiny, so I'd like to not make my eyes too tired before I have to go hunt some apples. I know I came prepared. Green shirt, green water. I have some more green Pokemon that didn't make it on the shelf because they're too big. I need to start getting some more shiny, or making some shiny plush or something, because I only have 2 shiny plush, and I need more apparently. And thank you to Lex for both of them. I actually was curious, so I went online to look to see what other shiny plushes are out there that they've made, or that are available to purchase still. And the Celebi is the only one that's still available to purchase. They've made some other shinies, but they're all completely sold out. Hi. Hello, Giovanni. Can I help you? Hi, come on. Welcome up. Can I get some lucky beans? Come here. Want to say hi to everybody? Come here. No? Come here. Now, Gio. Gio said no. Hi. Do you want to come say hi to everybody? Yeah. Hi. You came back once you realized what I was asking. Let me just transition. Hold on 1 second. So, Gio. Want to say hi to everybody? Yeah. He's like, no, Zazie, I want to go. He's gonna go sit under my feet instead, okay. I would like to request those lucky beans, though, Gio. Can you please help me with that? Okay, so there's 2 main methods of hunting Applin. And the fancy voice, what are you doing? He's hanging off the back of the other chair, just like laying backwards and hanging off the side. Okay, weirdo. So this is the Applin orchard. So this orchard is full of Applins. The downside is you have to really run around and try to like really look. The other solution, which is it's referred to often as the AFK method, is Tag Tree Thicket. So over in Tag Tree Thicket, right, actually where this outbreak is, which is kind of funny, like right, this tree right here, basically. This tree, you can basically continue to spawn the Applin until a shiny appears. It's essentially the same method that I use in order to get my shiny Bounsweet family, because you just send a Pokemon out to try to battle and go for it. So I'm going to start with this method, even though it's technically like a little less involved, mainly because I want to give my eyes a second to rest. Once I go do that a little bit, if maybe we get 1 shiny or 2 shinies there, because it'll go pretty fast, hopefully, as according to what people say. Once we do that, and like I said, we'll see if we can even get it to work. I've tried this in the past, and I've had horrible luck when it comes to Applins hunting in Tag Tree Thicket. But we'll try it there. If that doesn't work, or we get 1 or 2, but we want to do some more, we'll jump over to Kitakami and get some Applins there. Okay. So basically how it works is you sit in this tree, and the Applins spawn in this tree. So I'm going to save my game. So, yeah, so Dipplin is the new one. I don't have any of the Applin. I don't have Applin in any of its Evo Shiny or just Applin. So I'm going to need 4 Applins in order to complete my living dex, which is a lot of Applins if you think about it. I think that's the most, well, I wouldn't say it's the most of any species because I have to do that with anything that has a regional form, like from Hisui, like the starters. But besides, I think a handful, like it's only in a handful of Pokemon that I need 4 in order to complete a family. So in this case, we are going to try to get as many as we can. And so the Applin line has had 2 prior to the DLC, 2 different Evos. It added Dipplin in the DLC, which Dipplin evolves into Hydreigon. And so I'm going to need... Actually, no, it's 5. I need 5. Because it's the base form, 2 Evos, 3rd Evo, and then the final stage. So that's 5. So I'm going to need 5 Applins in order to complete my living dex. That is actually the most of any of them. Any Pokemon in the dex. So, well, barring unknowns and things like that. But so because of that, I'm gonna need to get a bunch. So the first one I get, my plan is to evolve up to Dipplin and then Hydreigon, because I love the caramel apple design. I think it's really cool. But we will see what we can get today. I have the apples needed to evolve all of them, I believe. So, oh, and we have an Ari. Are you come here to give me lucky beans? Hi. Everyone's sending you some apples, Ari. Everyone's sending apples. Yeah. Okay, let's go hunt some apples, Ari. Oh, yeah, Sarah's right. I forgot about Eevee. The thing is, I didn't think about it because I already have all the Eevees in that are shiny. So I didn't even think about Eevee, but you are correct. Because I already had, I had a couple come in from home or from Go. I had a couple come in from Legends Arceus. I think I had 3 Evos from Legends Arceus. I had 4 come in from home, and I had like 1 Eevee I think I brought in. I actually caught in here. So because of that, I didn't even think about Eevee. But you are correct, Sarah. Eevee does technically win with the amount of Pokemon needed for a single family. But I didn't think about it because I already had them when I started. So good point. Yeah, Ari's here for the chaos for sure. And as always, gotta get our green pick. So, unknown is on the nope list, because I do already have technically 1, well, technically 2. So it is on the nope list, but I do eventually want to go for it, so I keep mentally kind of including it. But, yeah, technically it is on the nope list. So for those who don't know, I have a giant living spreadsheet that my husband amazingly made for me that I am using to track what I do have, what I don't have, and what I need. And so one of the things that we did when we originally made the spreadsheet was we went through and decided, are there things that I'm not going to hunt? And so some of the things included the Furfrauline. Furfrauline is on the nope list because right now there's only one way to get shiny Furfrau in all of its forms, and that is through Pokemon Go, and a lot of them are region locked, so that's very, very difficult and would take a lot of traveling. It would also require me to have a lot of Furfrau before I go traveling, so just getting 1 Furfrau in any form will qualify in the shiny, but we won't be able to have the full family, or the full dex. Another one that we're going probably not is the Vivillon line, because there are so many of them, and there's a couple that just aren't available. So Unknown can actually be shiny in Arceus, which is one of the ways I can hunt it. The downside with that is you can't hunt specific letters. So that's the one downside of it, where it's completely random which letters you might get. So I can do some shiny hunting in Arceus for it. That is the plan eventually, is to shiny hunt it in Arceus. But right now, it's not quite going to be a priority. It is on the list, though. Okay, so as you can see here, we got some applins. They spawn in that tree. I need a different... Hi, Ari. Thank you for not stepping on my keyboard. Oh, Ari, can you scooch, please? Ariana. I need a Charizard. Ooh, do you hear Daddy with something? Daddy's doing something. I can hear him. Yeah, I can hear Daddy doing something. Go check on that. I realized I forgot to change my hunting app then. I realized I need my pictures. Okay, I'm looking for a green apple. So in this case, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to attack it directly. I wanted to hit it with the poke, but didn't want to have my Pokemon to attack it. Hi, Geo. The only problem I might run into is going to be this outbreak. The outbreak may mess me up. So we're going to see how this goes. Okay, nope, it is working. Okay. So how it works is, as you can see, apples will continue to spawn in on this tree. Charizard, I need you to not focus on the birds. And the apples will fall as Charizard goes over to them. Charizard's glitching out because of... This Murkrow might be messing me up. Charizard, buddy, I need you to focus on the apples. No, where are you going? Come back. Yep, so in this game, applins spawn up in the trees. In Kitakami, they can spawn on the ground as well, but there are apple orchards that they spawn in. Charizard, I need you to focus, babe. I need you to focus on the applin tree. You were totally fine with doing this when we did it with the Bond Suite. So I don't know why now you're kind of being upset about me doing this with you for applin. I'm gonna see if I can switch the date and make this outbreak go away without losing my sandwich. If I do, I'm just gonna redo my sandwich, but...
I can't type in the chat right now, but it's upset because Applin's a dragon and it's not.
I don't know if you could hear that, but Matt just came in and said that my Charizard is mad because Applin is a dragon and it's not. Oh good, my sandwich has stayed. Which means the Murkrow should hopefully despawn. Yes, I no longer have a Murkrow outbreak, so let me get rid of these Murkrow. And this should hopefully now make it a little bit easier to do this, because he's not getting distracted by Murkrow. Are you good? Bro. Bro. It's right there. Thank you. There we go. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do. It got into position, and it's supposed to just sit here. The apple spawns, the apple falls off the tree, and Charizard will attack it up until a shiny shows up, because the shiny will only show... Well, the Charizard will not attack the shiny. So this is a really easy method of trying to get this, and then there's the tree. You can do the same thing with Bonsweet, because Bonsweet's the same, spawns in a tree. So I can just chill here and not have to run around like crazy. So this is the easy method that people have recommended. Like I said, I tried this before, but I couldn't find the right tree. So I'm glad I was able to find a tree. Charizard, go back. That works for it. It's the never-ending apple glitch, basically. If you want to make apple pie, this is how you make apple pie. There's never-ending apples. And yeah, it's always the Murkrow that caused problems, right? It just wants revenge for its getting scared off by us in the game. I'm just loving watching the apples just continue to spawn. But yeah, Applin hang from the trees, and it's so funny because they're hanging from their worm, which just cracks me up. You can see it a little bit better in when we go to Kitakami. I'll show you, because they just hang from their worm in the tree, and they're really cute, especially because they hang out in the apple orchard. Yeah, we're really just hunting Applin right now. We're just taking out the Applins. Yeah, I'm hoping we get one this way, and then I'll do the hunt elsewhere. I just want to get one, at least, so I get something in this hunt, because the Wingulls definitely evaded me. My eyes are doing a little bit less watering. So how's everyone feeling today? Everyone doing good? It's a Wednesday. How's your week going? now I want to make apple pie. It's a little early to go apple picking in real life, but soon. I'll make some apple pie. We'll have to have an apple picking day. Oh, the kittens are still melting. It's not as hot as it was, but it is still very humid. Ooh. It is still very humid, so I think that doesn't help. I opened the screen, the sunroom for the kids because they were asking. They were just like, "Zazzy, we want some outside," and I'm like, "Okay, fine. I will open the screen door for you, so that way you can at least have some breeze." So they've been enjoying being able to be in the sunroom. It is definitely way too hot. Hello, Hannah. Welcome. It is definitely way too hot for apple pie, or for baking pie, but soon. Definitely soon. Come on, apples. I've been making a lot of lemon bars, so now that I have perfected the lemon bar recipe, my plan is to start doing some other types of citrus bars. Matt has requested orange bars, grapefruit bars, and lime bars, so we're gonna be doing some baking for that. And then I want to make lavender lemon bars. Pie can go with ice cream, but it gotta be a little bit cooler. It's just too hot for it, especially just baking. Gets the kitchen all hot and humid. Come on. Charizard. Charizard, it's right there. Bud, thank you. Got it. It won't spawn if I'm closer, but if I'm further away it spawns. Makes no sense, but okay. So Hannah, since you just joined, right now we are hunting for shiny Applin, but we're talking about some of our favorite green shinies. So let me know if you have a favorite green shiny Pokemon. The votes have been for, we have me with Applin, because Applin's one of my favorites. And then Sarah liked Rowlet, Lex liked Sandshrew, and Matt likes Scizor. The apples are shy. They don't like when I get too close. And I'm gonna make me bake the pie, and then you'll eat it. That makes sense. That makes sense, and that tracks for sure. I don't remember what the other trees were that the Applins spawn in. There's like a couple. It's like there's 5 trees that Applins spawn in, and I'm like, ugh. Don't remember what the other ones are besides this one. Charizard, go back. It's right there. The good news is the shiny is pretty obvious because it is that bright green. So that's the good news. So it's like, okay. No, I think Charizard is just... I think Matt's right. I think Charizard's jealous because it's not a dragon like the Applin is. So it's like, why do you get to be a dragon and I don't get to be a dragon? So I definitely think it's jealousy. Where are you going? I think at 15, I'm going to go over to Kitakami and try to switch it up a little bit. Just keep it interesting. Did I? There we go. Ran out of applins there for a second. It's so dramatic that the applin are just like, oh, I'm just gonna fall out of the tree now. Okay. We're gonna jump over to Kitakami, make it a little bit more interesting. So let's go over to the apple orchard over here. Yeah, Charizard definitely has some anger issues. Especially because this is the one that's that was the 7-star Charizard. So it definitely has some anger issues. Getting on that airplane, flying over to Kitakami. Oh. Hello, Gio. Oh, that was Ari. Hello, Ari. Okay. Gotta go here. Ooh. Ah. Okay. So here in the orchard, you'll notice that the applin hang in the trees kind of like this, so they stand out a little bit, but they are a little bit harder to see. So we're gonna see what we can get to spawn. Oop. And sometimes you just run right into them like that. This might be an outbreak it's easier to do with, or not an outbreak, might be a hunt that's easier to do off. Not on Lizardback. I love this area. So in Kitakami, the apple orchard is so cute. Because it's just like, it's so just quaint and relaxing. So yeah, so I love that the applins spawn in the trees here. And they just like I said, they just hang by the worm. So they just hang right there. Like, that's just so cute. The downside is a little harder to reset them because you have to kind of run around and squint at the trees, and then I see a leaf and I'm like, oh, it's a green one and it's a leaf. And as you can see, they give you tons of the Evo items for the other forms right on the ground. Yep. Look for those. Gotta summon those green apples. Get the green apple vibes going. The DLC is, it's so cute. Like, it's just, there's so many beautiful areas. It's just a lot of cute things to go do and explore. I highly recommend. One of Sarah's kids is here. Right there. Picking some apples. Yes, your child is over apple picking. Pichu wants some pie. I thought the Munchlax wanted some pie. I thought that was for, I don't remember what your Munchlax's name is now. Leftovers, right? No, not leftovers. Oh my gosh, what was your Munchlax's name? Remember, Moose is your Pichu. Obviously, Taters. I am forgetting what your Munchlax's name is. Ah, Munchies and Snack Snack. Got it. That tracks. That tracks. So I knew you had a couple of them. I just could not remember what their names were. I knew they were all like food related. Or at least eating related. Okay, 5 minutes left of the sandwich. And the wild thing is, since I, like, have started this game, I have yet to see an Applin outbreak, which is just wild to me. Like, I know there's so many Pokemon that it's just, that the chances are low, but I have yet to see one. I've been looking for one. Each time I check for outbreaks, I look for an Applin, and I cannot seem to ever get one. So it's like, this is like really the only ways to do it are going to be the trying to isolate them. It might anger the Charizard, it's true, but you know what? The Charizard can deal. The Charizard can deal, or he can go back in the box. Like, that's the rule. That's the rules. Well, next week is sushi. But if we get the sushi fast, maybe it'll turn into more apples, because, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of apples. Ooh, I run right into an apple. And I do have one of... I do have a Dosh Bun, but I have not gotten two. So that is a possibility as well, as more food. There are 3 sushi forms. We have the stretchy form, the curly form, and the droopy form. So I have shinies. I have several shinies of one of the forms, but I have been cursed with the others. One of them, I have failed the shiny a lot of times. So I want to get the other 2 for sure next week. We do Capsicid. I do need another Capsicid, and that's a pepper. Come on, Apple. And luckily I have all the slowpokes. I do not need to hunt slowpokes, thank goodness, because that would be awful. Slowpokes are really hard to hunt in this game. I am not having luck with shinies today. Usually I have a number by now. Apparently today is shiny cursed. Censor that Applin. It says I got no beans. They're all, who knows where the beans are? They all left. I think they're all just mocking me because green's one of my favorite colors and I'm just apparently cursed with green Pokemon. Okay, let's try this again. I didn't, I guess I did insult green shinies by saying they were some of people's least favorites. Was that a Zorua not in disguise just staring at me? I don't think I've ever seen a Zorua not in disguise before. That was weird. That was very weird. We're doing the easy sandwich. I just realized how many Pokemon that are on my tablecloth are green shinies. Because Hydreigon's green shiny, Salamence is a green shiny, Noivern is a green shiny. The only one that's not, and I guess technically it's greener, it's green and purple, is Tyranitar. I guess it's like brownish green, it's like olive colored. Okay, Charizard. We're doing this again. I'm gonna Charizard back in my party. Okay. Stand by this tree. Charizard's behind you. Charizard, thank you. None of y'all are dragons. Why are you here? respawn them so they could leave me alone. I have dragon power, right? Yeah, encounter dragon. Okay. Standing by the tree. Please go spawn. There we go. Okay. I seem to have triggered the applin, so let's try this now. See if we can get a shiny to show. This tree's a lot more obnoxious than the Bound Sweet tree. That one, at least, Charizard didn't keep walking away from it. Why am I getting no apples? None of you guys are apples. Please go away. Yeah, he wants to run away. Well, Applehead, if you can't take down the fellow apple, then maybe you can give me some of the apple luck to summon a shiny one. So make sure you give me a like and subscribe, and we can make sure that you bring me that apple luck. Okay, you got Charizard, come back. Yeah, I'm having horrible... I, like, historically have always had really good shiny luck. Today, for some reason, I am not having good shiny luck. That's something interesting I just realized. So I had reset the outbreak after I saved. It reverted back to the previous outbreak. So the outbreak got saved. So that's good to know that if I'm ever like trying to reset to see if there's something better out there, that if you save before you do it, you can revert back to the previous one. That's what I just learned today. Interesting. I assumed that when the date changed, it didn't matter what your save file was. Charizard, turn around. I'm very impressed that you heard that, Sarah. That was, in fact, kitty dinner being served. So I'm very impressed that you can hear that, because I'm shocked that you can hear that. I guess my microphone's picking up everything. I didn't realize that. Come on. I'm just watching the chart cadet run around in the background. It's really kind of cracking me up. Ah, your kitties reacted to the sound of my kitty's dinner, huh? They want the food. They're going, "Mother, feed us." Whisk, if you yell really loudly at Sarah, she might feed you. Apollo, if you yell really loudly at Sarah, she definitely will feed you. I know how this works. I think I know why all these Pokemon are spawning here in like a really weird... So, because it's daytime, the outbreak can't spawn, but the system is looking for Pokemon to spawn there. So I'm betting if I leave and come back, now that I've reset the outbreak, I will not have a million Pokemon just chilling there. And that is exactly what happened. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, why are all these Pokemon spawning that shouldn't be spawning with my sandwich? But that's why. So, hopefully Charizard now can focus instead of trying to go make bacon. But they could have more dinner, and second dinner, and third extra gravy treat. Have you not heard of second dinner, Sarah? It's like second breakfast. It's just as important. Eventually one of these apples will be green. Eventually. Yeah, I'm very thrown off that the green shinies are just not spawning. Because you are correct. Usually, like, I have pretty good shiny luck. Like, I average 3 to 4 shinies a day. And the fact that this is my third sandwich and not a single shiny yet, it's bizarre. Scarvi is mad at me because I've been playing Pokemon, I've been playing Let's Go Eevee, so that way I can get the game ready to shiny hunt in there. But apparently I haven't been playing Scarvi enough, and it's just mad at me. Turn back around, Charizard. It's back. So it's just so strange. But Sarah, if you mix it with their first dinner, then second dinner is just part of first dinner. And it's an extra special first dinner. For that chunky boy. There's a chunky apple. So for those who played Pokemon Go this weekend, did you guys get good amounts of shiny fish? I think I ended up at 12? Yeah, I think I ended up at 12. So I got a good number there, which is good. So I don't have to hunt that in Scarvi because with how bad the first 2 stages are, that would be impossible to try to just recognize in the overworld. So I am very glad that I do not have to hunt that in Scarlet now. They are very small, which is extra frustrating because it's like, okay, can you be bigger, please? Like, at least the shiny is very obvious and not like Wingull, which is very tiny. Or are you talking about the fish? Sorry, I was talking about the apples. My brain's on apples now. Yeah, the Dynamos are so small and they are so hard to hunt. And the shiny is just so not obvious at all. Like, I was just... Sarah took pictures and just compared them side to side, and you cannot see a difference. There is no visible difference. The only one that has a visible difference is the third stage, because I was looking at pictures of the first 2 side by side. There were nothing. Come on. Fish in general are really annoying to shiny hunt because swimming is way harder, like, to do the circles and like clear the area than it is when they're on the ground. And the water definitely makes it very difficult to be able to tell colors sometimes, as we saw with the Poplio. So I hate shiny hunting swimming Pokemon are really obnoxious. It's better than it was in PLA, but PLA at least you had the sparkles. But PLA were more likely to run away. So that definitely made it hard. Come on, apples. We're gonna keep going. I'm not stopping the stream till I get a shiny one of you. I need to get at least one shiny, otherwise I will never live down my name and title as a shiny hunter. So I'm gonna get at least one shiny today, and it's gonna be you. So you're gonna keep going until you're here. And I will keep making sandwiches. Because I am not playing this game, little apple. I will find you. I will find your family. You will regret ever being red. Like staring it down, because this is absurd. Come on, Apple. You can do this. You got this. Oh, it's red. I'm just thinking green thoughts. Just thinking green thoughts. I upset Charizard by trying to see how much less time was left on the sandwich. I could threaten them with a fairy type. Even better would be a fairy fire type. Try to think what options there are for that. That I have available in this game. Come on, Apple. What fairy ice type would work? I don't currently, which is funny, I don't currently have a Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales in the game because I never evolved up the Vulpix I caught last week. But okay, I'm not going crazy because I was sitting here trying to think of fairy fire Pokemon and I couldn't think of a single one, and I was like, am I just that like forgetful on what's available for Pokemon? Because I could not think of a single fairy fire Pokemon. So at least it's not just me. At least it's not me. Because I'm like, what fairy fire Pokemon are there? I can't think of any. Ooh, that apple's tiny. Tiny apple. That would be a really cool type combo. I think that would be an awesome one. This is absurd. Like, I get that we're only going one at a time versus, like, most outbreaks where I'm resetting, like, 30 at a time. But when I hunted Bounce Meat using the same method, I got 3 in under an hour. And, like, this is crazy. They are just kind of being like, eat. Just eating themselves into the fire. Roasted apples. I'm going to refill my water bottle because this can happen while I'm not here. And hopefully the shiny will appear while I'm refilling my water. So I will be right back. You guys watch the screen for me. Yell at Charizard if he goes off track. I see that they're all still red. I think Bug Dragon would be awesome. I do agree. I think that would be a really good typing. There were several options they had of Pokemon, you know, all the dragonflies to make Bug Dragon. But they apparently did not want to do that. They robbed us of the opportunity for a sweet dragonfly Pokemon, so I'm curious what they will choose for Bug Dragon eventually. Because they are slowly working through types we haven't had before, like with Grass Fire and stuff. Because we went from having no Grass Fire Pokemon to having 2 in this gen. Well, 2 options. One actual and then one that can be Grass Fire. Yeah, I do agree that another Fire Water would definitely be needed, because we haven't had any besides Volcanion, and like you said, that is a mythical. And then, yeah, having it only appear in Mega Altaria is rough, and then the mid-battle form with Fire and Ice. So I definitely think that that is something that they should add, is more Pokemon that hit some of those weird typings, and some of the ones that have only appeared once or in weird circumstances. So, yeah, I do agree that, like, Dragon Fairy at first does feel broken because it makes it that Dragon wouldn't have as bad of a weakness. 'Cause fairy resist fairy. So dragon wouldn't have as bad of a weakness. It would still be immune to dragon moves, which is one of its weaker move typings as dragon. But it still would have the ice weakness. And there are Pokemon with less weaknesses than that that still have, like looking at electric Pokemon, electric still only has a ground weakness. And there are enough electric Pokemon that have either are paired with flying, which makes them lose their only weakness, so they would get rid of, and Matt's saying that they're in the chat, so they would still have the fairy weakness. Oh, right, because fairy doesn't resist fairy. So yeah, so they still have the fairy weakness, they'd have an ice weakness, they'd have the steel weakness and the poison weakness. So, like, in theory, flying electric or electric Pokemon with levitate is actually more broken, because then it has no weaknesses. Well, flying Pokemon would still have weaknesses, but electric Pokemon with levitate has no weaknesses, so. If it's just pure electric. I don't know why I thought fairy resisted fairy. I always get that wrong, which is not a good thing when you're in doing competitive. And Matt's correct. So there is a pure electric type with levitate, Rotom. So because of that, it's... yeah. Wait, is Rotom pure electric? Hold on. Now I'm trying to think my typings. Regular Rotom is Ghost. Oh, you're right, Electros. For some reason, I thought one of the Rotom forms was pure electric. I don't know why I thought one of the forms was pure electric. I really did. But no, you are correct. Electros is the pure electric with the levitate ability. Yeah. I knew the main form had Ghost, but for some reason I really thought one of the Rotom forms had just pure electric. Oh, and that's the end of my sandwich. This is getting annoying. I didn't know that was the only fire electric. That's cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, admittedly, there's some typings that I'm just like, some Pokemon that I just forget. Like, if you just listed typings, there's some of them I'm just like, especially the weirder typings, I'm just like, what typing is that? So, there's so many Pokemon, sometimes my brain gets them all confuddled. Okay, well, because I seem to have no luck with the apples, but I do want to get a shiny before we end the stream. What do I want to go for? Let's go for... let's try for regular Tauros. Like, I'm genuinely curious about that Zorua. I've never seen a Zorua just be a Zorua before. What? Hey, buddy, hey, Zorua. That wasn't a very good disguise. That wasn't very good. Okay, let's go look at my outbreaks. But the save file was from before I did the sandwich. So it shouldn't have mattered because it would have been before I did the sandwich, right? Oh, whatever. That Zuru is trying his best. Did I not change the date? There we go. Okay. Anything green or anything in general? No. Okay, I know I'm gonna hunt if there's nothing green that jumps out. Ekans is green. Ekans is green. Right? Ekans is green? I think Ekans is green. Now I'm questioning myself. Cool, Ekans is green. We're gonna do Ekans. My brain sometimes, like, I thought it was green, and then my brain was trying to think about the Arbok, and Arbok specifically is yellow, so, or gold. So I was like, am I going crazy? But no, okay, it is green, so we're good. Let's go do a snick and hope that I get something, because I cannot end this with no shinies. That would just, I can't do that. Leaving on a jet plane. Okay. Snick a little bit smaller. It's right outside town. Okay. Where are the snick? You are a mouse, not a snick. You are a snick. You're too far away to be a snick for this outbreak, though. You are. There you go. There's a snake. Going all the way around the fence. You can just fly over the fence, you know. Okay. Lucifer. We gotta talk about your ability to fly over fences. Yeah, Gio? What's up? I know, usually I'm done by now, but we're trying to get a green snake. I need your lucky beans, Gio, okay? Gotta give me some lucky beans. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for a while, okay? Gio came in and yelled at me for not being done. He has his schedule. Gio's very particular about his schedule. The sounds of just... Excuse me, the hiccups. The sounds of the hoo-hoo sounds are just cracking me up. Like the mix of the hoo-hoos and the... hiccups. It is very, yeah, having an owl here is very appropriate for sure. Okay. I have done my 60. I am going to save. I am going to make a sandwich. I am going to make a poison sandwich, which I do not know the ingredients offhand. Give me a second. Sparkling sandwich. Green pepper. Okay. We are going to make a green pepper sandwich. And then we are going to get a green snake. This is a very easy task. I don't know why the green shinies seem to have a problem with this. I do not like the green Pokeball. Hold on. Do I have any other green ones? No. We're gonna use the green Pokeball. We're gonna break the curse of this green Pokeball. Okay, this green Pokeball is apparently cursed. So, we're gonna break the curse. We're going to get a shiny snake using green peppers. And then Hootie is gonna help me look for green snakes. Oh no. Why did that? No. Why did that not? I don't like that didn't work, but we are in an outbreak, and I'm hoping that even without the encounter power, there are enough snakes that it won't matter. If I see non-snakes like that regularly, after 5 minutes, I will reset it. No, we have enough non-snakes. I am not... Okay, so I can't use too salty with poison, apparently. Now I need to look at this image. Got it. So with just Herba, I need noodles, apparently. Okay. So we're going to use noodles to find us a noodle. And then it's going to be a green noodle. Okay. Small green snake. Now you're not on screen yet. I'm going to talk to you. You're going to show up for me. I'm going to give you the noodles. I'm going to give you a sandwich made of noodles. And you're going to show up. And I will name you Noodle in honor of that sandwich. But I need you to show up for me, okay? For a second there, I thought that was the shiny, and I was about to be like, what the heck? That worked, but it did not. Okay. Okay, so I need 1 noodle. I need 2 salty. I need a green Pokeball. According to the internets, this should make a sparkling poison sandwich with encounter power. So I need everyone to put noodles in the chat, okay? I need to summon some noodles, so put the noodles in the chat. Okay. Okay, that got me the encounter power. My noodles bring all the snacks to the yard, and they're like, I'm greener than other Pokemon. Ooh, Lex with some varieties of noodles. Good, good, good. We need all the varieties of noodles we can get to summon this noodle. Ah. You are not a green noodle. Go away. These noodles are making some cranky sounds. They're like, eh. Got some solid focusing happening. I am going to find the snake. I am going to find it. I will not end today without a green shiny. The noodles are small. So Arbok is big, but Ekans is small. It is a small snack. Which unfortunately does make it a little bit trickier because I'm worried the green is going to blend into the grass. But I'm trying to keep my eyes out for it. Oh, no. Let me go over you. Let me go past you. Let me go around you. Let me do something. Like, while it's slithering, I think I'll notice it. I'm just curled if it's curled up that I won't notice it. The spooters are going to be really obnoxious because I'm worried this because the spooters are green. They're going to throw me off. It just sounds like it's going. It sounds like Pawpaw from NADPOD. I don't have any shiny mice to offer them. Well, I guess I technically do. I technically could offer them a Pichu. I was thinking about Tandem Mouse for some reason because I saw the Tandem Mouses over there and I was like, oh, I don't have a shiny Tandem Mouse to offer them, but no, it would make more sense to, you know, offer them a Pichu. Well, I would need to, if I had a shiny Tandem Mouse, I'd offer them the shiny Tandem Mouse, but obviously I don't have one yet. Pichu on a rope? Oh no. That sounds inhumane. Like, I support live feedings if the animal doesn't take frozen, but I don't want to dangle a Pichu on a rope. I just don't have any frozen Pichu. On a rope. Unfortunately, my shiny Dedenne is in home, so I can't offer them my shiny Dedenne. Come on, little snake. Come on, snack. Like, you could come join me and have cute nicknames, like Danger Noodle, and Nope Rope, and Snack, and Noodle. I need you to show up first. I feel like I'm going through the stages of grief right now. Like, right now I'm in bargaining, but I feel like I'm going through the stages of grief, just not getting any shinies. This feels like that. I'm trying to bargain with the video game. Please, video game, give me a shiny. I'll do anything. I'm surrounded by snakes. But none of them are shiny, and it's just like, why? Why do they hate me? Angry Shoelace, yep, that's another one. Okay. Where are you? They seem way shorter than that. Interesting. Like, I guess they're long and skinny, and if you look at them, like, in comparison to, like, a person, they might be almost that long. It just feels like these are much smaller than that, for sure. There's a town, try to force some respawns faster. Ah! Ran right into that. I thought that was a rock. Okay, yeah, Ekans. 6 feet by 15 pounds. That is one just long, skinny shoelace for sure. I knew Arbuck was tall. I did not realize it was quite that tall though. And yeah, I would hope that Groudon is heavier than Arbuck, because that'd be terrifying otherwise. That would be a very, very heavy snake. And I would be very concerned for Jesse and James constantly getting just theirs dropped on them. This is getting kind of absurd. Like, what did I do? Why have the shiny gods forsaken me? Or that'd be a very light dinosaur for sure. I guess, 'cause it really feels like that right now. I thought I'd made my appropriate sacrifices, but apparently I did not, because this is something else. I definitely think I offended the green Pokemon gods. Whoops. Because this is... Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, if I didn't get a shiny, I was gonna, like, freak out at not getting a shiny in this stream at all. Oh my gosh. Of course, I forgot to put Breloom up front. I see Matt said switching Breloom. Yep, already ahead of you on that one. The good news, Sarah, is I saved, so just in case, because I have accidentally killed shinies before, so that's why I save, because, you know, I do not need to lose it after almost 3 hours of, actually, over 3 hours at this point, because I did all the Wingull stuff ahead of time. Over 3 hours of shiny hunting. I got one green Pokemon, but you know what? I got a green Pokemon. So I will count that as a win. Sneck has been added to my party. I'm going to save to make sure I don't lose Sneck. Literally with 3 minutes left in the sandwich. Let's see if I get a second one. And with that, the sandwich is over. So, but I got one. Well, that wasn't the mean green shiny hunting machine stream that I wanted. We got a green shiny. I got one. I can retain my title as a shiny hunter. Hopefully I can redeem myself next week with some sushi and get more than one. And maybe I can get a whole bunch. So thank you all so much for staying with me while I sought out some green shinies. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. And until next time, stay shiny.